What's up, guys? We are finally back for another episode of Road to Top 10 in the NU tier. Now, guys, it's 6:10 a.m. I have not slept yet, but the good thing is I have off today, so I can take today to rest a bit, to work out, make a video like I'm doing right now, and also play my final World Cup match, which is around 11 p.m. Eastern today. So, you guys can all watch that on Smog Tours if you want. Anyway, I am using a team that my buddy Jamvad passed to me, which I believe that our buddy Kevin gave to him. So thank you both of you for this team. It's a Spikes offensive team. The only problem I have with it is that it only has one water resist, which is Quillfish, and that's the lead, the suicide lead. So, I've actually done a couple test games with it. I think I lost 1-2, 1-3, something like that. And I think I was playing someone who knew me. I'm kind of out of it though right now, so dude, if I played you, I think you said good game to me, and I said good game in my head, but I didn't type it out, so I'm sorry. I really am. I'm just tired, but I feel like recording. So, and to be honest, the only reason I'm up, don't laugh at me, is because I want to say good morning to my girl before she says it to me. And if I go to sleep, I will wake up after that. Yeah, I know that's corny. I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. The point is, I'm happy. Okay, let me just pause until we find one before I say something even more stupid. Alright, so we have found a battle versus what seems to be a sticky web type of shell smashing team. That's a bit annoying. Pretty sure, yeah, you're definitely faster than the Levani, so we can just go right for taunt and hinder this thing's sweep. Unless it's packing like Leaf Blade, it can't touch me anyway, so I'm going to choose to go for Shadow Ball right here, as I'll be able to take one Leaf Blade anyway, as he actually has Shadow Claw. So, wait, is this that team? No, this isn't that team. Okay, I thought this was a specific team for a second. I don't really think he would give up his Sticky Web. To be honest, Sticky Web doesn't... I'm going to go out to Quillfish, because I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out, and Quillfish gets up a Spike anyway, and even if he doesn't getting Sticky Web, I do have... yeah, I was pretty sure he would switch out to Hariyama. I do have... Little Bish, Pawniard, which can just get that free +2 attack boost, which actually wrecks his team. So I'm going to go for my spikes right here, and then I'm just going to taunt this Crustle. That way it cannot set up any hazards or even a shell smash of its own. And I'll be able to get up another... I'm sorry, buddy. I don't feel your pain. To be honest, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. So I'll be able to get up another spike, and this will definitely be threatening him, as the best thing he could do is go for Rock Blast and just double crit me. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. I actually want to go for Explosion here instead of getting up my final layer, because I don't want Taunt to wear off and him to still have Sturdy. And by doing so, I am able to go out into my Rhydon and just knock this thing out with a Rock Blast. I'm pretty sure if he's running speed or anything, he'll be able to outspeed me, but I don't know. I was thinking he was... Maybe I played this wrong. Yeah, I probably played that wrong. I could have gotten up another layer spike, because Rock Blast is doing crap to this man, as I get 3 hits. I am just going to get up my Stealth Rocks right here, as that will help Bisharp sweep him later on. And I don't really want to risk getting, like 2 hits again, so I'm just going to roar him out, as we have equal hazards on the field. And I end up forcing him out on the Rapidash, which is amazing, because Rapidash cannot do anything to me, as I'll be able to go right for the Rock Blast. Rock Blast, just in case he wants to switch out into Miss Magius for whatever reason, as that wouldn't really be a good switching anyway. So, ends up going out to Vileplume. Vileplume eats that attack up. It really does. And with all those hazards, I actually have a pretty clean sweep with Slurpuff. As long as I set up a Calm Mind versus, like, I guess Levani maybe? I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for Synthesis right here, so I'll just go for Roar, as he actually ends up going for Giga Drain. I am special defensive, so I could take that, and I'll take this trade, as I end up forcing him out into Levani. So Levani goes down. I completely forgot that I had up hazards. So I think I did just sack my Rhydon, but to be honest, with all the hazards, I'm not worried about Rapidash at all. So I can just go for Earthquake right here, as he's going to be able to knock me out with the Giga Drain. So Vileplume is a bit annoying to my team. I am just going to go out to Miss Magius just to get off a bit more damage before I can knock it out with Double Edge from my Kangaskhan. So I'm going to go right for the Shadow Ball, as he's able to tank that. And by going out to Kangaskhan, I bait in the Hariyama after, So I'm just going to go right for double edge right here. I do have Scrappy. He has nothing that wants to switch in. And Vileplume is going to go down. I'm also Silk Scarf, so that was boosted right there. So he's going to go out into most likely his Hariyama right here. I don't think anything else would be a good play, as I do have Sucker Punch. I can touch Mismagius with every attack, bar Earthquake. But he ends up going out to Crustle, though. I do outspeed him, and I'm not locked in a double edge. So yeah, I can go right for Earthquake and knock him out. And hoping that, yeah, now he ends up going out to Hariyama. I'm just going to hit him with a double edge. I don't know what the best move or attack he can go for is, and I'm actually able to knock him out. Okay, I was completely underestimating Kangaskhan's attack right here. If he goes out into Mismagius, I think my better play is, well, he ends up going out to Rapidash. This does not have any form of priority, so you're going to die to Sucker Punch unless he has that attack, that Morning Sun. Yeah, Morning Sun, but we'll see right here anyway. Don't think he has Morning Sun because I'm able to knock him out with Sucker Punch. Looks like, I'm not going to say good game till after, but I'm kind of tired to even type good game, even though I always click here. But yeah, he ends up having the Will-O-Wisp. That's completely fine by me, as I'll just go for double edge just in case he wants to double Wisp and try and dodge a Sucker Punch. But he ends up going for Taunt, as Little Bish right here, Pawniard, is just going to be able to come in. Even if it does get burnt, it'll be able to knock it out with the knockoff. So he ends up missing, unfortunately, and that's going to be a good game. So it's pretty cool. Where are we right now? I am at 1467. Let us look for another battle, and I guess I'll pause it until we find one. So while we wait for me to find a battle, I might as well tell you guys I actually got Team Raider on Smogon. That's pretty cool. You know, it's just a pixel on a site. But yeah, get this ad out of here. Why are you advertising? The 2-year safe driving bonus checks a year from Allstate. Only from Allstate. Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I got Team Raider, which means I'm an official Team Raider. So if you ever want me to rate your teams, don't post them in my comments or PM me. Honestly, that's really hard to get back to. Just go to XYOU or XY other, post a team, follow the rating, like how to make a rate. Read before making the RMT, make it in the format, and just tag me in the post, and my name is AIM, and then, you know, get there. Okay, found a battle. Cool. So, my opponent has 2 potential leads. I'm thinking Archeops or a Selgor. Pretty sure Rhydon can take a Giga Drain from a Selgor anyway, so I'm just going to lead off with Rhydon just because I can Rock Blast this and Rock Blast this if it does have Taunt. And, yeah, sorry, buddy, for making you wait, but he actually ends up leading off with Go-Go. Really interesting lead. I'm going to switch out into my Quillfish because I do have Explosion and Taunt, so if he wants to be a sub-leech, I want to wish you good luck on your journey. You're number 200 and you're... Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, man. Shiny Go-Go looks interesting. Look at that. The horns. That's what they're called. Okay, I'm so tired. Holy crap. Excuse me if I yawn or if I'm me. Whatever, Quillfish is good because I'll be able to get up a Toxic Spike. He only has one potential defogger, being Archeops. Though I'm not sure if it is a defogger just based on his team. He put on the timer on me, but now he's thinking about his play. Gonna pop. Nope, never mind. We are back. So, he decides to go for Bulk Up. I'm just gonna taunt him before he gets a bit too happy over there. I should be able to outspeed him, as he ends up going for Earthquake. And now I have to choose between a Spike and a Toxic Spike. I think a Toxic Spike is better for me, as that is a threat. That's actually a threat. Can I straight up sweep him if I get this to +2? Yeah, I don't really have a choice, do I? I don't really have a choice. I gotta start going for the Calm Minds with Slurpuff, because I really don't think I can beat this thing 1v1. And this thing it will eat up. What the hell is Grass Pelt? Alright, he ended up switching out, so I am completely fine by that, as whatever attack he goes for, I'll be able to go for Dazzling Gleam. I'll eat up this attack, get my Citrus Berry, and that will put me at +2 speed due to Unburden. So I'll be able to knock him out with the Dazzling Gleam right after that. I was fine by forcing that out because now I hit up my Toxic Spike and it hits everything on his team. So even though at +2 it's only 238 times 2, and he does still have this Pyro, to be honest, I am just going to save this. I feel like I just wasted it, but Psychic isn't going to be able to knock him out. I'll go for it. And it turns out he's Scarf anyway, so yeah, I think switching out to Rhydon would have been the better play regardless. But either way, now I can go right out to my Rhydon, get at these rocks, which will, at least I learned valuable information that he was Scarf. So he's going back out into his Go-Go. I'm just going to choose to go for Roar right here in case he decides to like set up. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go right for Horn Leech, but he actually does decide to set up on me, so I'm able to force him out into his Acelgor. Even if this thing does have Giga Drain, I am specially defensive, so I'll be able to take it, and I'll be able to knock him out with the Rock Blast. He ends up having Energy Ball though. Either way, like I said, I'm able to take that, and I am able to knock out this threat to my team. So now he's going to go back out into his Go-Go, and once again just going to go for Roar if he does decide to, for some reason, start setting up. So the best thing he can do is Horn Leech, Kangaskhan, Fake Out, Poison, and yeah, the Fake Out and Poison damage should definitely put him in range of Double Edge. So I go for Fake Out. He does have Galurk, but like I said earlier, I do have Scrappy, so I'll be able to knock him out. And yeah, Double Edge is definitely knocking him out after Fake Out did 24. So get on my side, buddy. As I'm able to knock out the threats. So he goes out to Primate. I'm gonna switch directly into my Mismagius, because if he does go for knockoff, that means I get a free setup with Bisharp, or Little Bish right here, Pawniard. But it turns out to be a Life Orb variant, so that's actually a bit more threatening. I'm gonna switch directly into my Kangaskhan because I can survive one Flamethrower from this Pokemon, but it turns out he goes for Dark Pulse, and I'm just gonna go for Fake Out. I was debating going for like Earthquake to hit Golurk more, or harder rather, but it doesn't really matter, as even if this thing does decide to set up, I do have Little Bish's Sucker Punch right there. So he goes right for the Dynamic Punch, as he's able to knock me out, and at this point Mismagius is just going to clean up with Shadow Ball and Dazzling Gleam. So that was a pretty quick, pretty fun game. Go-Go, I'm actually really interested in using that Pokemon. Definitely interested in using that Pokemon, as I think it's really cool. I actually want to use an OU in World Cup, but my friend said no. So let us look for another battle, and we'll be right back. Right, so we have found a battle versus a pretty cool team. I'm just going to lead off with Quillfish once again, as I can get a Hazard versus anything. Even Torkoal I can potentially scare out with the possibility of a Water move, Scald, or Waterfall. I kind of like Scald on Quillfish as a support Pokemon, because you know that 30% chance to burn is just amazing. So I'm honestly expecting Probopass or Torkoal to want to be the lead. Even Cacturne can potentially be the lead. I guess if this wants to be dual screens, which can make sense because he has a setup Mon, a setup Mon potentially if it's Shell Smash. So I guess it can make sense if he decides to lead off with Esper and or not Esper, but the other thing. Meowstic. Even if he does get up Hazards, I'm fine with that. So I'm just gonna get up my Toxic Spikes as he decides to Thunder Wave me, leave me with a little present. I'll just say hey. I'm a bit more awake now, so hey. You still have the timer on you, but you know, we can be friends. He has Thunderbolt. That's so cool. I get up a Spike though, which is amazing. As I'm gonna switch directly into my Rhydon because I can save this thing as Death Fodder, and I'll be able to take. I can take an Earth Power from this definitely. So I'm gonna go for my Stealth Rocks right here, as he goes for Flash Cannon. As long as he doesn't get a Death Drop, I am fine, which he does not. And even if this thing does get weakened, which makes Swellow a bit of a problem, I'm not entirely worried about that because I do have Fake Out as well as Sucker Punch from my Pawniard, which completely walls Swellow bar U-turn, and it's actually pretty bulky. So I'm able to go for another Earthquake and to knock him out, and I got up all 3 hazards, so I'm fine with that. Plus, Quillfish is a good sack because it does die to hazards, so I don't even have to go directly into my Mismagius versus his Torkoal, though Torkoal should not be coming out right now. I'm thinking either Meowstic, Cacturne, or Swellow. No, not Swellow. Whoa. Meowstic or Cacturne are the only switches he really has right now. Torkoal wouldn't make much sense because I still do have my Ghost type intact. Yeah, so Meowstic ends up coming out. Not entirely sure what this thing wants to do. Like I said, it could be dual screens. I'm just going to go for Roar, as he ends up going for Energy Ball. And I do have Pawniard, which can just come in, and I'm just going to go right for the knockoff, because I'm pretty sure If he has some way to touch me, he'll go for it right now, but with Evil Eye I'll be able to hit it. But I was pretty sure that Torkoal would end up coming out, and with the Stealth Rock, the poison, and the spike damage, your Torkoal is just going to be worn down, as it's actually at 20%, but I forgot how much it does. At 60, what is it, 65 base power versus 97 point something, I don't know. Alright, I'll just sack Quillfish, because it's a smarter play than doing math at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Even if it's simple math, guys, I'm just tired. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to sack my Quillfish, get the free switch into Mismagius, which actually baits in the Cacturne, which I can just Dazzling Gleam. So I'll go right for the Shadow Ball right here, knock out this Torkoal. The spin is gone, as my hazards will be here to stay. And he has Swallow he can go into. He has not really Sliggoo because I do have Taunt, but he doesn't know that, of course. So these three Pokemon are the ones I'm thinking that come out. Probably not Mesprit. It doesn't go out to Sliggoo though, which is fine. I do have Dazzling Gleam to wreck it, but I also do have Taunt just to prevent any I don't know if you guys ever saw the live I had with PK, but like some stockpile resting thing infestation that completely this is the only Pokemon his opponent had, and it still wrecked PK. So yeah, I'm just gonna go right for the Dazzling Gleam right here. I don't want to set up. If anything, I should be able to 2-hit KO in conjunction with the poison damage, and he has no switch-ins. Holy crap, that did nothing. I might have been wrong about 2-hit KOing it, to be honest. Had I not gotten the crit right there. That's really bulky. This is, and Mismagius isn't a joke. Like, it has good special attack, but either way, I'm able to knock it out with the next Dazzling Gleam, as I'm pretty sure Cacturne or Swallow are going to come out. Slurpuff can actually sweep him. Too bad it was not faster, but yeah, I'm just going to sack my Mismagius right here. That way I can get a free switch into my Slurpuff. So I don't mind if he goes for Sucker. Actually, I could have went for Taunt right there too. Yeah, I really didn't mind if he went for like Sucker Punch right there, because I do have Slurpuff. Though I can take an attack. I'll just go for Combine, as he's just gonna be able to Seed Bomb me. He ends up going for Swords Dance, so I'm fine with that, because Sucker Punch puts me in. Sucker Punch won't be able to knock me out, and it'll give me my Unburden boost, so I'll be able to knock him out. He actually does not go for Sucker Punch. I guess he doesn't want to give me the Unburden boost. He didn't think I would go for the Combine. I don't know. But Meowstic cannot knock me out. I guess the best they could do is Thunder Wave or Trick Me, which I don't mind. I'm still at a good amount of HP. Ends up going for Light Screen, though. It's not going to be enough, because I do have Fake Out and Sucker. I just sound like Shitty Penguin. Not going to be enough. That's my buddy right there, so it shouldn't do any. No, I'm not. There's no shots. He ends up going for U-turn. I guess trying to predict Pawniard, but I honestly have no reason to make any aggressive plays, as he has Roost. That's really interesting, but Poison's going to be able to knock him out in conjunction with Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, good game, and we are almost at 1500. So let us look for. Did I just get closer to my mic? Let's look for another battle. And 18 minutes. So next battle, if I get 1500, well, next battle will be the last battle. So I'll pause it until we find one. Alright, so we have found a battle versus a pretty threatening team, as SD Scyther is definitely a threat. I'm just going to lead off with Quillfish, as I can taunt the Seismitoad lead and just get up a Spike. I would love Toxic Spikes versus his team, but he does have Muck. So yeah, he can just absorb them. There's no point. So I end up getting off the taunt, and he actually did end up going for Stealth Rocks, which means I'll be able to get up a Spike and an Explosion right here, as I'm able to get off a significant amount of damage on this Seismitoad. And is he actually wrecked? Combine isn't going to do too much to Combine's Psychic isn't going to OHKO Muck, and Muck can knock me back out with the Muck can knock me out with the Poison attack. So I'll just go out to my Kangaskhan right here and go right for Fake Out, and the Fake Out plus the Double Edge combination would have been able to knock him out, but he ends up going out to his Throw. Why are you a threat to my team? Holy crap. Do you have Knockoff? I don't want to switch directly into. Yeah, you're a smarter play. You're definitely a smarter play. Sacking Slurpuff, as it's not going to be doing too much this battle. And I believe I'll just go for Psychic. It would hit Throw, and I'm expecting Muck to want to come out. So I think it's my smartest play, just weakening this Muck, as that does nothing. That does literally nothing. Is that an assault? That can't be an assault vest. It would do even less if it was assault vest. I know we're pretty safe switching being rhydon, so I'm gonna make that switch. And I gotta keep rhydon a bit healthy though. Hopefully he doesn't burn me right here. I gotta keep rhydon healthy for his Scyther in the end. And I'm actually gonna pull a double switch into my Kangaskhan, predicting him to want to go out to his Seismitoad right there, as I'll be able to fire off another fake out. Not only, you know, ensuring that he doesn't get up rocks, but wearing down the throw that might want to come in. So I'm definitely okay with that, as I'm able to not go for the fake out, and now I'll definitely be able to go for double edge. He will not be able to take it, and even if he does want to switch out, I just don't mind. I just don't want him getting up rocks. So that's my thought process right there. Shift tree looking like a threat, to be completely honest, but I can potentially stall it out of sucker punches by switching and stuff like that. But able to knock out the Seismitoad. The crit did not matter at all. Double edge is way stronger than fake out, and fake out did 17%. No way it wasn't doing triple that, as fake out 60 plus, what is it, silk scarf 1.2, so 60 plus 1.2, and then double edges more. So I'm gonna go out to my rhydon right here, as I'll be able to take on this Scyther. He ends up going for U-turn though, so I'm not sure if he's an SD variant, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not so sure if he's an SD variant, as yeah, I don't expect U-turn on an SD variant, so that might be a Scarf Scyther. Who knows? But he ends up going out to Shift Tree. That's a threat. I gotta save this though. Miss Magus is not a switching. I guess Pawniard will be okay, as I'll be able to eat up his Seed Bomb and then retaliate back with a knockoff, expecting a switch, as he actually ends up going for a knockoff of his own. I'm completely fine with that though, getting rid of this thing's Life Orb, weakening him as a threat. And his next knockoff will be able to knock me out. I do have double priority on Kangaskhan though for Dabra, so I'm not entirely worried about that. Just gonna go for Sucker Punch just to weaken him a bit. And this was his potential defogger. Doesn't matter now though, because Spikes will be able to knock him out, and Fake Out has higher priority than Sucker Punch. So basically what I'm trying to say is Shift Tree is gone, and any potential defog is you know, out the door. And I still do have Slurpuff to take on the throw if it does want to come in. So hands are going out to Scyther. Do I want to get off damage on this thing? I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch just to get off Sucker Punch damage. Nice and nice reason there. Then again, I guess I don't lose much from Double Edge. He actually ends up going right for Aerial Ace. I was not expecting that, as yeah, it definitely has to be Scarf Scyther. So I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch right here. He has no reason not to switch out to throw, but I do have Slurpuff once again, which is a safe switch, so I do not have to make that play. But he actually ends up being not Scarf. I guess Double Edge didn't do too much, but I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna get my rocks right here, as he ends up going for the SD, predicting that good play. But I'll just go for Roar, save his play. I don't have to risk missing, and he actually ends up switching, which is great. He dies to rocks, and I get off hazard damage on whatever he goes out into. So ends up being throw. If I force in Muck, that'll be amazing, because I'll get another. I'll basically get another chance to Roar or kill, but end up forcing him out into Scyther, as Scyther is gonna go down, and Kadabra is a threat. Kadabra is definitely a threat. I need this from Muck. Slurpuff looking pretty useless right here, as he's able to go for Energy Ball and knock me out. That'll be able to 2 KO, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I do have a bunch of hazards, so I'll be able to knock out Throw with Dazzling Gleam. So I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam right here, just to break a potential Sash. It's coming pretty close, coming down pretty close to the wire. I don't know why he's thinking a bit. He definitely outspeeds me, unless he's thinking that Unburden still works when you come back in and don't have an item. He has to go for Psychic. Go for Psychic, buddy, or Psyshock, whatever your attack is, as he's able to knock me out. Miss Magus can take 1 Psychic, so I'm definitely going to try and go for that, as I'll be able to go for Shadow Ball, bring him down to a potential Sash. If he's Life Orb though, I'll be able to knock him out, which is great. That'll definitely be nice if he is Life Orb. I'm thinking he is definitely Sash, so as you guys see right there. And Psyshock is not able to knock me out, which means that I can go for another safe Shadow Ball. He's probably just going to sack Throw right here. to be honest. Yeah, he has no reason not to sack throw, but he actually ends up going out to Muck. I am not gonna let Muck. Shadow Sneak me. So I'll go out into my my rhydon right here as he goes for Power Up Punch. That's not gonna be enough in conjunction with the Shadow Sneak to be able to knock me out. That's a good play though. Predicting my switch, really good play. Not even gonna lie, but it should be in vain, as I'm hoping that Dazzling Gleam knocks out the throw. It actually honestly just comes down to that. So let's calculate real quick. Though it doesn't really matter. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I lose. So throw, usage, Assault Vest. Dazzling Gleam does 25-36 to Assault Vest. He's not Assault Vest. 38 to 47 if he's running max HP, which he definitely is. He has no reason not to. And unfortunately, he misses Gunk Shot. That would not have been able to knock me out, as now he's able to go out to his Kadabra. And I don't think I'm going to be winning this game, guys, as even if Throw is running any special defense, I'm not. If it's running max HP, I'm not going to be able to knock it out. So that was well played by him, definitely, as I think speed tie. Doesn't this thing hit 3? Is it speed tie? Oh, it is. Whatever. Good game. I think I would have been actually able to knock out Throw. Yeah, because it puts it at 57. Yeah, I actually had a pretty nice shot because 12% puts him at 57. Whatever. I don't care. Of course, it all depends on him. But yeah, good game. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it there, guys. That was a good game. Let's just leave it at that. I completely forgot that Kadabra is faster than Haunter. I was thinking Haunter had Kadabra speed, etc., etc. Either way, let's just leave it at that. Nice speed tie for the lose. I don't even care. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys, and until next time, later.